Welcome back. The Sport International Basketball Channel series, The Blueprint About Playing Basketball Overseas.
Hello, my name is Rüdiger Schmidt. In this video I will explain what it does imply if you hear that a team or several teams are interested in you. First, you have been recognized, which is great. Second, you have something that the team is interested in. It does not mean you are close to a contract. At this point, you are still far away. The teams are looking at hundreds of players and give feedback to those they might be interested in. They give positive comments to every player they might be willing to hire, and it could be that they tell that to 50 other players, but they only have one opening. They just want to have as many opportunities as possible when the time comes to make the final selection. You and your agent will show interest to all the teams who told you they might hire you, or even to clubs that make an offer. You want to watch the market and find the best offer. The challenging part for both sides comes now. Everyone risks that the other side signs a contract with someone else. Be aware that there are some respectless person who tell you they are very interested or even how great you are, because they do not want to tell you they are not interested. Not everybody in this business deals fair with others. I covered it in another video, but at this point I need to repeat it. It is important to know what role your contact person has and if he/she is authorized to sign the contract or is just a member or fan of the club, wasting your time and getting your hopes up. The level of interest can be seen by their actions. Do they ask for more information, more video material? Do they want to talk to you and or your coach? If they made contact, are they following up with your agent often? Do they come up with a deadline for their offer? And so on. If this is the case, they are really interested in you. Now comes the next tough part for you. If you are also interested, how high is their budget? What can they offer you? In which league do they play and in which country? In what role do they see you within the team? What type of coach do they have? Do they have a good name paying the players? And so on. When you are that far, now the team is even more interested in you. But for sure, they are still interested in other players. Now the time will come when one side will define a deadline by when you expect to sign a contract. Do your research before you commit and sign a contract. Watch at a minimum my videos about scams, salaries, taxes, insurances, contracts and leagues. For your timing, you need to consider and be aware of the league hiring deadlines. Sometimes the interest comes a few days before the deadline and both sides are under pressure to decide very quickly. It could come to an overnight negotiation. I had situations where I started to negotiate a contract at the airport waiting for my departure and finished it when I landed at my destination airport to meet the deadline for the player. On another occasion, I was on a vacation trip on a small island in the Indian Ocean and closed the deal from there. You always have to ensure a good internet connection wherever you are to be ready for these last-second deals. When you are a pro, have in mind that you need a new contract after the season. The interest game continues and starts all over again. If you have a good season, things will be a little easier. As the pro, constantly prepare your future. Make the opponent team interested in you. Be nice to the players and coach. Shake hands after the games and maybe say some positive words. Tell them good things about their team and what you liked about the way they played. Make a good impression. They are not your enemy. They might be your next employer.
If you are missing some information, please write a note in the below comment section. I will summarize these questions to subjects and prepare a question and answer video at the end of the series.